What's going on, Geek Pit? Welcome to another episode of Geek's Top 10. I'm your host, the Metal Geek, and today's episode we're going to be doing top 10 concerts we're looking forward to in 2026. It doesn't mean I have to be at the concert or you have to be at the concert. It's just a concert that you're looking forward to in 2026 because there's just so many great bands this year. There's just like so many great different genres of music, and it's not only that, it's also the musical season right now where you got it's summer, so you're gonna be basically watching a concert outdoors, enjoying that barbecue, eating chips, eating hot dogs, whatever you enjoy doing, man, drinking a beer. So it's that concert season, so I figured we'd do a little top 10 podcast on top 10s that I'm looking forward to in 2026. So let's get this countdown started, shall we, right now with the top 10 of 2026 concerts I'm looking forward to. So let's kick it right now. Number 10 right now on my list, this band right here. This band comes out of nowhere. And this concert comes out of nowhere. And before I get started, though, I just want to say that just put a comment down what concerts you're looking forward to as well. And when I mean concerts I'm looking forward to in 2026, I mean, this also can include music festivals and concerts, tours, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be a specific genre. It could be a festival, it could be a concert, whatever. Whatever you're looking forward to in 2026. This is what's going to make my list right here. But before I get that countdown started, I just want to point that out. But right now, number 10 on my list, like I said, this band and this tour just came out of nowhere. These two music genres right here clash for the ultimate music tour right now. And this show is just going to be absolutely amazing. And they just have two of the best bands to do it right now. And this one right here is number 10 on my list. It's going to be Baby Metal and Hailstorm. I saw Hailstorm and they blew me away. They're just that good on stage, and you add Baby Metal to that concert, man, this is probably like who in my honest opinion should headline the show, because either way, either of them could actually headline because they're just two great bands, and I'm just looking forward to that one right there. But so yeah, number 10 on my list right now is got to be Baby Metal and Hailstorm. So what do you guys think of that now as my number 10 right now? Baby Metal and Hailstorm. Baby Metal, Hailstorm. Yeah. Yeah. So that isn't my number 10 on my list right now. But yeah, like I said, this tour is not, they don't have a lot of cities that they're going to. But if they're in your local city, please take advantage of that concert, because that concert's going to be absolutely awesome. And I just can't wait for that one. Number 9 on my list right now is another concert that they're doing a sporadic tour. And they're actually back right now. So it is Avenged Sevenfold is another band. I actually got the chance to see them. I believe it was the Mayhem tour, when they were doing the Mayhem tour with Korn, when they had the King, Hail to the King tour. That was to see the Throne and the Skull King. And man, if you have the opportunity to see Avenged Sevenfold in concert, you're going to be in for a heck of a show, because they absolutely put on one of the best shows, because they got so much different pyrotechnics they use in their shows, and their stage presence is absolutely, bar none, probably one of the best stage presence I've ever seen. So if you have to see Avenged Sevenfold and they're coming to your city and you don't take the opportunity to see them, you're going to be missing out on an awesome tour, because they're really, really, really good live, and they sound really, really good. Their production is, bar none, probably one of the best I've seen. So yeah, Avenged Sevenfold is coming in at number 9 on concerts I would like to see in 2026 right now. So Avenged Sevenfold is coming in at my number 9 on my list right now. Number 8 on my list. I mean, it's been a while since we lost Neil Peart, and we're gonna get Rush back in 2026. They're gonna be doing some more touring, and I'm actually looking forward to seeing them. Nobody could really replace Neil Peart. He's probably one of the best drummers of all time. And I didn't say the best. I said one of the best drummers of all time because there's so many great drummers. But yeah, he's a legendary drummer, and it's going to be really, really hard for someone to replace his shoes, as drummer for Rush. But hopefully they could get a good drummer for this one. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Rush as my number 8 on my list. So who do you think could be the replacement drummer for on the Rush tour, you guys? But because there could be no replacement right now. If Neil Peart had a son or daughter, I'm sure that they could fill the shoes of Neil Peart. But who would you like to see as the drummer for Rush? Put it up in the comments below. But that would be my number 8 right there. Is the Rush is my number 8 on my list. And yeah, I just want to see what they're going to do, because they're probably going to kill it no matter what. And this whole tour, and Rush is probably one of the most legendary bands of all time. So that's my number 8 on my list. I know it's not metal, but but Rush is hard rock, and that's number 8 I'm looking forward to on my list right there. So number 7 right now on my list is, man, I saw this group a while back. I saw them 2-3 years ago, twice with Korn. They're going back on tour now, and they're actually going on tour they just actually played at the Grammys, this band. They played at the Grammys, and they just played the Sphere. They didn't headline the Sphere, but they were a cameo in the Sphere, and they sounded absolutely incredible. I'm talking about Evanescence and Spirit Box coming in at my number 7 on my list, because Evanescence, Amy Lee has such a voice. And for those who have not seen her live, it would give you chills just to hear her version of My Immortal, how great that song is and powerful it is through music, and just a great song right there. Yeah, Amy Lee has that voice. And then not only that, they're going on tour with Spirit Box and Poppy. So you're going to either get Poppy or you're going to get Spirit Box as your openers for one. You're not going to get both of them, but you're going to get one of the others, alternating dates right now. Yeah, Spirit Box and Poppy, 2 great openers for Evanescence. And Spirit Box, if you've not seen them, I've not seen Poppy, so I can't comment. But if you have not seen Spirit Box, Charlotte has a voice, like that deep voice. She could sing, she could scream. Just her music and the way that, that band puts everything together, man, it's like Spirit Box is a band. I've heard nothing like that sound before. Nothing like half the song, she'll she'll be singing the song like very soft, very and then she'll go into the full on screaming mode, and that band is it's the same band, but they have 2 different sounds to them, which is so crazy, but yeah, Spirit Box and Evanescence is my number 7 on my list. And not only that, you're getting Spirit Box, you're also gonna get Evanescence, and Amy Lee has one of the best voices in recording music right now. And I'm super pumped to hear that Spirit Box and Evanescence coming in at my number 7 on my list. Right, here we go. Number 7, Spirit Box and Evanescence. Number 6 on my list, they haven't toured in over 10 years. 10 years. This was the first band I've ever seen live. I saw them with Lit, and this was before Fergie was in the Black Eyed Peas. So it was Black Eyed Peas without Fergie, but those were the 2 openers. But this band right here, this was my first concert ever seeing live. And I'm talking about the hits that they have, all the hits they have do not, basically, all the hits that they have are just incredible. And she has a lot of solo stuff that is even more popular today. And she went solo, but now they're back together after 10 years. And I just can't wait to see what they do at the Sphere this year, man. They had singles like Don't Speak and I'm Just a Girl. Those singles right there are their 2 top singles right now. You could they're probably one of the best most radio played songs of all time. And I can't wait to see some of the videos, or if I have the chance to go see them live at the Sphere. I'm talking about No Doubt is my number 6 right now on my list, because when No Doubt hits that stage at the Sphere, it's going to be, bar none, probably the most immersive experience you've ever seen in your life. And with them playing all the hits, she might bust out some of her solo stuff too, but I'm just looking forward to this band getting back together though after 10 years. Number 6 on my list is No Doubt is number 6 on my list. And number 5 on my list right now, what a stacked show. What a stacked show for my number 5. For my number 5 right now, this show is so stacked. They have so many bands and they keep bringing bigger and bigger bands every single year. Number 5 on my list is gotta be Welcome to Rockville. It's going to be my number 5 on my list because they got, oh man, do you know who they have this year? I can't even name how many people that they're going to have this year at Welcome to Rockville. And they made my list right now because they got Guns N' Roses, Foo Fighters, Godsmack, Ice Nine Kills, just an endless amount of bands. I'm probably forgetting some of these bands, but there's just so many bands this year. And Rockville always seems to put out an amazing stacked lineup right there, and they're going to do it this year again with Welcome to Rockville 2026, and it's only in maybe a month away as the time of this recording, but Welcome to Rockville 2026 is my number 5 on my list right now. My number 4, I'm going to go back to back, and I'm going to go with another festival that is going to be probably even possibly better than Welcome to Rockville. And I'm talking about Louder Than Life. And Louder Than Life always, in Kentucky, always puts on a stacked lineup. And this year is going to be no different this year for another stacked lineup for Welcome with Louder Than Life, because we're back to back with the festivals. And those two right there are going to be absolutely shows that you cannot miss. Welcome to Rockville and Louder Than Life right there, 2026. So if you're in the Kentucky area, the Daytona area, I would recommend you guys go see them, because those are going to be two festivals that you really should go out and check out. Number 3 on my list, they are playing actually Welcome to Rockville. And not only that are they playing Welcome to Rockville, they are playing the Hard Rock. And then they're playing the Hard Rock, going to Rockville, and coming back and playing the Hard Rock in Florida again. And this is going to be a great show, and they always put on a good show. My number 3 on my list right now is Guns N' Roses. I saw them at MetLife Stadium a couple of years ago. Blown away how great they are. They put on an amazing show, and Guns N' Roses is playing the Hard Rock, and I'm absolutely looking forward to that show, and I can't wait for that show. That's going to be an amazing show right there. So my number 3 on my list is Guns N' Roses. Number 2 on my list right now, I saw this band last year when The Sickness, when 25, I think it was 30 years old, but that show, they played 2 sets last year. 2 sets, and each set they both were great. They were both great in their own way. Like, one set, they played the greatest hits. And then the first set, they played the entire album, their first album, which they absolutely crushed it. And I'm just so psyched to see them in such an intimate venue back again. And this is my number 2 on my list right now. I'm so looking forward to this one. I can't wait to see them. And it's going to be, like I said, an intimate venue to see them, because this band has had such great songs, like Down with the Sickness. They've had the song Voices, Stricken, Inside the Fire. I'm naming so many. 10,000 Fist, Sound of Silence, which they redid, by the way. This is going to be another great concert. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be my number 2 on my list right now, and I'm so looking forward to this one. I'm talking about Disturbed is my number 2 on my list as concerts I'm looking forward to in 2026. Now, for my number 1, I think a lot of people know which concert I'm absolutely looking forward to in 2026 right now. this one right here is probably going to be. This is the people are comparing this concert right now. This is the most controversial concert right now because of how high the ticket prices are and the scalpers getting so much. But this concert right here, they're charging like an arm and a leg for this concert. And to be honest, I think this show might actually be worth it, to actually pay what it's worth, because these visuals right here that this band is going to put on inside the Las Vegas Sphere. I'm talking about when they play one, they play Master of the Puppets, they play Enter Sandman. You're not just going to be hearing it, you're probably going to feel it. You're going to feel this show and how immersive this show is going to be. Because if anything is like what the Sphere has been putting on, Metallica is definitely probably going to up this, and it's probably going to be one of the greatest shows of all time. And not only, I'm not saying show, that I'm actually saying shows, because they have a residency there now. I think it's going to 2027. I'm not 100% certain yet if they're doing. They may go to 2027. Someone help me in the comments below. But yeah, my number one on my list is Metallica at the Sphere. It's going to break all the ticket sales and all the records. This show right here, when they play, like I said, when they play Enter Sandman, or when they play Master of the Puppets, or when they play One, or when they play Nothing Else Matters, Metallica has the hits that they're gonna. I'm pretty sure I'm forget. Oh man, I can't wait to hear their opening inside the Las Vegas Sphere. Their opening, the ecstasy of gold, man. When you hear that in the Sphere, that place is gonna be going absolutely nuts. Can you imagine what Metallica and the ecstasy of gold is gonna sound like inside the Las Vegas Sphere? Like I said, you're not just going to hear it, you're going to feel it, and you're going to experience it. And that's why Metallica is probably going to be my number one on my list right now, because they're probably one of the greatest. They're going to be known as one of the greatest bands of all time after the Las Vegas Sphere. And I mean, I would put, like I said, there's another band that really does put on an immersive experience concert, and the other band is really Rammstein, but Rammstein is not playing this year. Metallica is my number one this year, so for concerts I'm looking forward to in 2026. So yeah, that's my list right now for concerts I'm looking forward to in 2026. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree with the list? Do you hate the list? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, so that's the show right now. So this is Metal Geek, and we will see you guys in the next one.